You've probably heard that communication is the key to a great relationship. But did you know it's also the secret ingredient for mind-blowing intimacy? It's not just about talking. It's about connecting on a deeper level, especially when words aren't spoken. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of communication cues and how they can revolutionize your experiences in the bedroom, transforming good moments into unforgettable ones. First, let's talk about why this is so important. We often assume our partners can read our minds, that they should just know what we want. But the truth is, everyone is different. What one person finds incredibly pleasurable, another might find just okay or even uncomfortable. Without clear communication, you're essentially navigating in the dark. It's like trying to cook a gourmet meal without a recipe, just throwing ingredients together and hoping for the best. Sometimes you might get lucky, but more often than not, it won't be as delicious as it could be. A study published in the Journal of Sex and Marital Therapy found a direct and powerful correlation between sexual communication and sexual satisfaction. Couples who openly discussed their desires, boundaries, and preferences reported significantly higher levels of satisfaction and intimacy. It's not just a nice idea. It's backed by science. So, how do we start communicating better, especially when it can feel a little awkward? The journey begins outside the bedroom. Building a foundation of open, honest, and non-judgmental communication in your everyday life makes it so much easier to carry that comfort into your intimate moments. Think of it as building a bridge. You don't start from the middle. You build strong foundations on either side. Start by talking about your day, your feelings, your dreams, and your fears. The more you practice vulnerable and open communication about the small things, the less daunting it will feel to talk about your desires. Now, let's move into the bedroom and explore the two main types of communication cues, verbal and nonverbal. Both are equally crucial for creating a responsive and connected experience. Verbal cues are the most direct way to communicate. This doesn't mean you need to deliver a detailed speech mid-embrace. It can be simple, direct, and incredibly effective. Words of affirmation can be a powerful tool. Saying things like, "That feels so good," or "I love it when you do that," provides immediate, positive feedback. It not only guides your partner towards what you enjoy, but also boosts their confidence, making them feel desired and competent. It's equally important to be able to voice what you don't like or what you want to change, but the delivery is key. Instead of a blunt, "Don't do that," which can feel like criticism, try a gentler, more guiding approach. You could say, "Could we try something a little softer?" Or, "How about we try moving over here?" This frames your feedback as a collaborative suggestion rather than a rejection. The goal is to steer the experience together, not to shut your partner down. Another powerful verbal technique is asking questions. "Do you like this?" Or, "How does this feel?" These simple questions open up a dialogue and show that you are actively invested in your partner's pleasure. It shifts the focus from a one-sided performance to a mutual exploration. Research on sexual scripts, which are our mental maps for how sexual encounters are supposed to go, shows that many of us operate on autopilot. By verbally communicating and asking questions, you break free from these rigid scripts and create a unique experience tailored specifically to you and your partner. But what about when words fail, or when you're so caught up in the moment that talking feels like an interruption? This is where nonverbal communication cues shine. Your body is an incredible instrument of communication, capable of conveying a vast range of desires and feelings without a single word. The number one nonverbal cue is your breath. The rhythm and depth of your breathing can signal your level of arousal and excitement. Short, shallow breaths might indicate building excitement, while a deep, contented sigh can signal intense pleasure and release. Pay attention to your partner's breathing and be mindful of your own. Syncing your breathing can create a profound sense of connection and intimacy. It's a primal, subconscious way of saying, we are in this together, right here, right now. Physical touch, beyond the explicitly intimate acts, is another language. The way you hold your partner, the pressure of your hands, the way you run your fingers through their hair, all of these are messages. A gentle caress can be comforting and loving, while a firmer grip can signal a desire for more intensity. If your partner pulls you closer, they're non-verbally asking for more connection. If they tense up or slightly pull away, it might be a cue to slow down or change what you're doing. Eye contact is perhaps one of the most powerful and often underutilized nonverbal cues. In our day-to-day lives, we often avoid prolonged eye contact, but in moments of intimacy, it can create a soul-deep connection. Looking into your partner's eyes can convey trust, desire, and vulnerability. It says, I see you, and I want you to see me. Of course, some people may find intense eye contact overwhelming, so it's about finding a balance that feels comfortable for both of you. Facial expressions are also a window into your partner's experience. A smile, a look of serene pleasure, or eyes closed in concentration all tell a story. Learning to read these subtle expressions can give you real-time feedback on how your partner is feeling. Sounds like moans, sighs, and gasps are a primal and potent form of nonverbal communication. These are unfiltered expressions of pleasure. Don't be afraid to be audible. Allowing yourself to make noise gives your partner undeniable confirmation that what they are doing is working. Encouraging your partner to be vocal can be as simple as verbally affirming them when they do make a sound. I love hearing you can make them feel safe and uninhibited, encouraging more of that beautiful, honest feedback. So, how do you become fluent in this new language of intimacy? It takes practice, and most importantly, paying attention. Be present in the moment. Instead of being stuck in your head, worrying about your performance or your body, shift your focus entirely to your partner and the sensations you are both experiencing. Think of it as active listening, but for the entire body. What is their body telling you? What is your body telling you? The more you tune in, the more you'll notice the subtle shifts in breath, tension, and movement that communicate volumes. After an intimate encounter is also a crucial time for communication. This is often referred to as aftercare. It's a time for cuddling, gentle conversation, and checking in with each other. You can use this calm, connected time to debrief in a loving way. You could say something like, my favorite part was when we ... double quotes. This reinforces the positive moments. You can also gently bring up things you'd like to try next time, framing it as an exciting future possibility rather than a critique of the past. Remember, the goal of communication is connection, not perfection. There will be awkward moments. You might misread a cue or say something that comes out wrong. That's okay. The key is to approach it all with kindness, humor, and a willingness to learn and grow together. A strong, intimate connection is built on a foundation of safety and trust. When your partner knows they can express their desires and boundaries without fear of judgment or rejection, you create a space where you can both be truly vulnerable and free. This journey of improving communication is an ongoing process of discovery. People change, and so do their desires. What someone loved last year might not be their favorite thing this year. Continuous open dialogue ensures that you are always in sync, evolving together. By integrating these verbal and nonverbal cues into your intimate life, you're not just aiming for a better physical experience. You are building a deeper, more resilient, and more satisfying connection that will enrich your entire relationship. You're learning to listen not just with your ears, but with your heart and your entire being. For more insights and tips on building healthier and more fulfilling relationships, be sure to subscribe to Sex Education Repo.